Hi folks, Mike Tomaszewski here from TAPerformance. We're out here at the Buick GS Nationals 40th anniversary. TAPerformance, what we're all about is producing power, providing parts for all the Buick engines, from the 231 through the nail heads to the 455s and 350s, all the way along across the board. You can visit our website at www.taperformance.com.
Thanks for watching US Classic Muscle Cars. Please enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Denny Manor, and I work for Buick and Flint, Buick Engineering, and I designed and developed engines for Buick during my career. And this engine display that we have represents part of the experimental work that we did on 455 engines back in the late 60s, early 70s. It represents an experimental heavy-duty cylinder block with 4-bolt main caps and experimental cylinder heads with not only a stage 2 exhaust port that we had developed, but an experimental enlarged intake port. When we're at this stage of development, 1971, non-lead fuel was a requirement for us to design engines to. And while we were designing a high-performance package to produce for racers, we had to drop compression ratio with low-octane fuel. So we terminated our performance development and went to work on emissions. But the cylinder block and these cylinder heads we had designed in anticipation of not only breaking cylinder blocks and needing a stronger block, but also these large intake ports in our next step towards increasing power of the engine. And because we weren't doing any more from an engineering standpoint, I sent this experimental cylinder block and these cylinder heads to a fellow by the name of Tony Branson in North Carolina that was racing pro stock. Tony fabricated this intake manifold for pro stock application, and at that time the best that he did with this in a 3,150 pound car was 917 and 153 miles an hour, which is pretty stout in 1971. Interestingly, Tony went off as we weren't going to do any more, and the whole performance thing died. The car vanished and the engine disappeared, and some 35 years later this cylinder block and these cylinder heads surfaced up with this intake manifold that Tony had built. And over the years, several people have been caretakers of these parts to preserve them. And we had the opportunity this week and at the GS Nationals to bring them down and add some history of it so people can appreciate and they can see some of the experimental work that we had done.
We have been producing parts for 40 years for these cars, and we're the ones that are keeping this thing running. We're the leader in this, and we produce an array of parts, not just cylinder blocks as you see here, and cylinder heads and manifolds behind me. We keep these engines running, you know, from rocker arms, push rods, harmonic balancers, oil pans, timing chain covers, every accessory that is needed for the 455 Buick, 350s, nail heads, turbo V6s, even the old Jeep 225s. We are involved with that. Again, we've been doing this for 40 years. Our product line, it's superior, high quality, very attention to detail. We build engines here at TA, and the main reason for that is check the fit and finish of our product. So when you buy it, it fits. You don't have to remachine it, this doesn't line up, so on. So join us or check us out at TAPerformance and take a look at it. Thank you.
Please subscribe, like us, give us a thumbs up, share our videos. Thanks.